Hey everyone, welcome back to Raspberry Rock. I'm Russell, at least that's the rumor. It's kind of a cool, foggy, wet day. It's supposed to rain all day again. It's about 8 Celsius, 43 Fahrenheit, so yeah, I'm a little underdressed for standing out here. But you know, you gotta get the shot, right? Yeah, I haven't got anything done since last video. No progress on the cabin. It's been raining the last couple of days. Monday I had to go back to the city. Tuesday I got back with my son, Devon, who's here right now. And we spent some time setting up his side of the loft for him. I'll show you that in a bit. And as it's going to rain all day today and I've got no progress to show you, we're going to show you some other stuff. I'm not sure what that is yet. Doesn't seem to bother Willow. She's off prowling. That's nice. Yeah, so welcome to this. Anyway, I'm gonna show you, I don't have anything fancy for breakfast. I'm gonna show you what I generally have every morning for breakfast. It's not very exciting, but I love it. I said to Devon, yeah, let's do your fanciest breakfast. And he said, I usually just have a sandwich. I said, okay, we'll do mine. Okay, we're gonna get back inside. It's a bit warmer. It's a bit warmer in there. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, we're gonna have breakfast in a bowl. My favorite meals are not breakfast. My favorite meals come in a bowl, and I don't know why. It's just the way it is, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If it's in a bowl, that's awesome. I'm gonna love it. Anyway, Devon's making me nervous now. I know what you're thinking. How does Russell get his eggs so perfect? That's not really what you're thinking, is it? No. Alright, I'm gonna eat this. You good, Dev?
Yep.
Dev says it's good. Aren't we up here? Devon's testing out this hunter orange rain jacket that I bought. Mainly for hunting, but it's waterproof and it's actually a big poncho. The idea being that if you're just sitting there at your deer watch, you can cover up everything underneath this poncho, your backpack, your rifle. You don't have to worry, and it comes open if you need to. It comes open at the sides. They're just Velcroed. So, pretty neat thing. We'll get Devon's feedback when we're done. So as we all know, every time we come over to Inukshuk Point, we gotta put a new piece of quartz on the Inukshuk. So Dev, you gotta pick up a piece of quartz.
Huh?
You gotta pick a piece of quartz to put on the Inukshuk. Yep. Oh, right on the rooster crest. Nice. Very nice. Hope it stays. So this thing, plus, Jumba, can you move please? Plus that rock makes a compass, and it points towards the cabin. And Mom and I have been busy building these compasses, and we try and make them on the tallest part of whatever rock we're on. And I think this is the tallest part, other than that boulder right there. So that way, if you're lost and you head to the top of the nearest rock that you can see, you might find a compass that points towards the cabin. Because on a day like this, when there's no sun, there's no indication of where north or south is, this can be really helpful. So, we're almost back at the cabin. What are your opinions of the thing?
The poncho?
The rain poncho, yes.
Well, it certainly keeps the rain off me.
That's good. So you're all dry except for probably your lower legs.
Yeah.
Nice. How about the hood? Was it too tight or?
Definitely too tight.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of effort to pull it off. Unless I just have a big head.
Well, your head isn't bigger than mine. I think the only thing that's missing to me is a cap on the front to keep the rain off your face. Like some kind of brim on the front of the hood.
That's what I got glasses for.
To keep the rain off your face?
Yeah.
All right, good hike. Good review.
Yep.
So Devon's over there creating some sick beats on the loop station. I thought I'd take a shower. And I get asked about the shower all the time. Specifically, I get asked about the propane hot water on demand system that I put in. And so I'll tell you guys right now, I didn't like it. I didn't like anything about it. First of all, it didn't come with all the parts I needed to put it all together. In fact, it came with tons of parts, you know, these little pieces, but it seemed like I was missing several. And even when I went to find the pieces, I couldn't find the ones I really wanted. And I'm no plumber, but anyway, the next thing I didn't like about it is that you can only turn it off, like once it was all turned on, you could only turn it off at the nozzle. Like this, you can't see that. The nozzle that was sitting here. This thing. Yeah, here it is. You can only turn it off right here, which just stops the water coming out of the thing, the nozzle, but it didn't stop the pump. The pump would go do 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 do. It would still try and pump water, and so the whole system was under tremendous pressure while you'd had it turned off. And I was always worried about, you know, something popping off and it leaking all over the place. And then the next thing, if you did turn it off, like, because we have to turn off the water. You're showering, you rinse yourself, and then you want to stop the water while you soap yourself, so you stop it. But after you've stopped it, you could not turn it on because there was so much pressure right here. You know, when Alicia was taking a shower, I had to come over and help her turn it back on. So that was the next thing. I guess the third, are we on 3 or 4? Probably 3. The other thing was too much water flow. Even at this, you could control the water flow on this thing, but even at its lowest setting, there was too much water coming through. The fourth thing would be, if you did turn the water off briefly after you're rinsing, while you're soaping up, when you turn the water back on, whatever water's in here is super hot. So you get a super hot blast of hot water coming out for several seconds. I don't know, 5 seconds. So you had to get out of the way. Yeah, so for all those reasons, and for all those reasons, we stopped using it. At least I used it several times, and then we just stopped. And it's been sitting here. I think maybe I'll use it again one day if I ever get like running water in the cabin and I want hot water on demand. This is probably the system I'm going to use. If we want hot water in the kitchen, I'll get a plumber and figure out how to do it correctly. So the way we do it now, which is the way I really like, I don't mind doing this at all. We heat water up on the stove. I put the big pot up there. I put water up to about 4 or 5 inches from the top. I put a thermometer in there. And I'm only going to use about 2/3 of that water, but I like to have lots of water just in case. The water's going to sit here on this little table. A little pump goes into the water, and then we have a little switch that hangs just inside the shower, and that's it. And we can control, this actually controls the pump, as opposed to the old system where you're just shutting off the water flow at the nozzle. This actually controls the pump. I've got it wrapped in a little baggie just for extra protection. But that's it. You got a little button, on and off. The water temperature is always the temperature I want it at, and which is 40 degrees Celsius. 40 degrees Celsius is a hot shower. You don't want to go above that. And you can go like a degree or two below that, especially in the summer months when it's really hot. But 40 is perfect. And that's absolutely how I like it. The water flow it's a nice soft water flow. It's more than the dispenser that I had up here, so I'm using a little bit more water than if I was just using that. But it's soft, and I've got it plugged in here like rain showers, or rainforest. I call it rainforest style. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate, and I'm going to show you in a minute just exactly what that looks like, because I actually really like it. I think it's really cool. So pretty happy with this system, and we're probably going to be using this for a while. Lisa really likes it too, and she likes her shower. So let me show you how that works. Now, I'm not one to get naked for the camera. But, well, come closer, come closer. I want to show this to you. Whew, that's hot. Welcome to the end of the video. Well, not quite the end. There's a little bit more. So I got a fire going, and it's almost 10:30 right now. I was going to show you guys how we partitioned off the loft upstairs, but Devon's up there, and I'm not going to interrupt him now. Maybe next video. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I just did the Thursday night live stream rounds. There's quite a few people who live stream on Thursday nights. Kind of like the pre-party to our Friday night live stream party, which is good. Yeah, so do all those things that I like. Please leave a comment. Please always leave a comment. Please click the like button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And crap. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out. Double peace out.